Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is SALMA ARLIAN. My register number is A1M219113. In this video, I want to explain about clause of exception, elliptical clause, reporting clause, and verbose clause. 5. Clause of exception. Clause of exception is a clause, subject plus predicate, that as an exception. The subordinating conjunction that is usually used to initiate this clause are except that, or accepting that, save that, or saving that, beyond that, but that, only, other that, or the fact that. Examples: this antique vase is in a very good condition, only that there is a little crack near the top. Only that there is a little crack near the top is clause of exception. Another example: this car is very clean, only that there is a rubbish on the tire. Only that there is a rubbish on the tire is clause of exception. Tommy is a handsome boy, other that he is a naughty boy. Other that he is a naughty boy is a clause of exception. 6. Elliptical clauses. What is elliptical clause? An elliptical clause is a type of dependent or subordinate clause that is missing a word or words. Often, the missing part is a verb or verb phrase. While elliptical clauses are acceptable to use, they can sometimes cause confusion for writers and readers, especially when the sentence ends with a pronoun. Example: you are just as good at golfing as he or she. The verb is missing from the end of the clause, making it elliptical. Without considering the missing verb, some people might think that here is the correct pronoun to place at the end of the sentence. But try pairing here with the verb isn't. They read the entire clause as he is. Does it work? No. The appropriate pronoun to include here is she. You are just as good at golfing as she. In this sentence, as she is the elliptical clause. If it were a complete dependent clause, it will be written as she is. The easiest way to determine which pronoun to place in elliptical clause like the one above is to imagine the missing verb or verb phrase in the clause. He is better drummer than me or I. The verb am is missing from the elliptical clause. Then I am is correct. Then me am is not. He is a better drummer than I. I is the correct pronoun to use. Then is the elliptical clause. Corinne and Alicia can sing as loudly as they or them. The verb phrase can sing is missing from the elliptical clause. As they can sing is correct. As them can sing is not. Corinne and Alicia can sing as loudly as they. They is the correct pronoun to use, as they is the elliptical clause. 7. Reporting clause. A reporting clause is a clause which indicates that you are talking about what someone said or thought. The reporting clause is more commonly known as attribution because it identifies who is speaking or the source of what is being said. They always follow the noun or noun clause. Examples: she said that she was hungry. She said is reporting clause. Another example: I'm going to the mall. Shouted Cherry from the grade. Shouted Cherry from the grade is reporting clause. 8. Verbose clause. This kind of subordinate clause may not seem like one because it lacks a verb. Purpose clauses provide tangential information that informs but is not directly modifying the main clause. Example: in the interest of brevity, I will keep this speech short. In English grammar, a purpose clause is a clause-like construction in which a verb element is implied but not present. Such clauses are usually adverbial, and the omitted verb is a form of be, also known as a free adjunct or a free adjunct without a verbal form, and a nominal sentence. Examples and observations. Verbless clauses are clauses which contain no verb element and often also no subject. They are regarded as clauses because they function in ways which make them equivalent to finite and non-finite clauses, and because they can be analyzed in terms of one or more clause elements. A verbless clause is considered a clause because it is dealing with a separate piece of information in relation to the main clause. For example, in the sentence, in the interest of the local children, the council should reconsider its decision. There are two separate pieces of information. The main clause, the council should reconsider its decision, and a dependent clause that deals with issues that interest local children. In this clause, however, the verb has been nominalized, resulting in a verbless clause. Verbless clauses are different from adverbial phrases. The latter provide some information to do with the time, place, or manner in which something happens within existing clause. Verbless clauses, on the other hand, provide a separate piece of information outside of an existing clause. I think enough. And I say, wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.